Welcome to another edition of Talk of the Town. We have some amazing guests to share with you today. And remember, you're going to want to listen to the show every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. at KMYT 94.5. And if you missed the show, don't worry. You can watch all the segments on rkrmarketing.com on the website under Talk of the Town. So enjoy the show, and we'll see you on KMYT 94.5. My next guest to Talk of the Town is Gene DiLuigi. Did I pronounce that right?
Absolutely, you did.
You're the owner of Vail Ranch Self-Storage, is that correct?
That's correct.
So tell me a little bit about Vail Ranch Self-Storage and how you came to be here in the Temecula Valley.
Vail Ranch Self-Storage, the land was purchased to build a self-storage facility on Highway 79 South in South Temecula in around 1996.
Wow.
And in 1996, there was absolutely nothing but potato fields and mass-graded sites out on Temecula and South Temecula on Temecula Parkway.
And big horse feed, right?
And horse feed,
right across the street.
Absolutely. The only thing past Red Hawk was the Jack in the Box. Everything else was a mass-graded site. That's hard to imagine. Housing was nowhere near what it is today. And as far as the commercial site itself, the commercial site was pretty much vacant, just pretty much raw, mass-graded land, open land with a 4-lane highway, 79 South, going east toward Palm Desert.
Wow.
And that was it.
When
That's
did you
all
guys
existed.
start building?
We actually built in 1998, so we're in business 16 years as of this Thanksgiving in
Well, congratulations.
2014. Thank you very much.
And I love the architecture of your building. You know, a lot of self-storages, they go up and they're just boxes, you know. But there's some unique, tell me about that unique architecture that you have going on there at your facility.
Well, when we read the specific plan, being that there was actually no development out there whatsoever, we had the choice of either doing a Mediterranean-style construction or a historic ranch.
Right.
And when I came down to Temecula to look at the land, I drove through Old Town, and I just could not imagine a Mediterranean-style building
doesn't
going
fit with
out
the Wild West
in
we got
South
going on.
Temecula. Absolutely not. And of course, knowing the history of Vail Ranch itself, it just did not fit.
Right.
So we looked at the historical ranch design. We hired a wonderful architect. His name was John Chipman, and he's out of Orange County. And he came up with the theme of not only the farmhouse, but also the silo. And the silo has very interesting significance because on that property in 1935, there was the largest grain silo in South Temecula, or actually in Riverside County.
Wow, I did not know that piece of history.
So with that piece of history in mind, we decided historic ranch was our answer.
Yeah.
So not only did we build a replica historical ranch building as our main office, but we attached a silo to it. And silo is the universal symbol of storage. So
Correct.
It seemed to be an absolutely perfect fit for the area.
A good tie-in. And there's a beautiful, if you haven't been in there, there's a beautiful mural inside of that area in the office. And was there some significance to that mural as well?
Well, because we're history buffs and we really enjoyed the history of the area, we hired a muralist that actually did a lot of work in the Las Vegas area. And we asked him to research the history of the Temecula Valley, South Temecula in particular. And so what he did, not only did he love the project, because very seldom do you have the opportunity as a muralist to do a 360-degree design.
That's what's so beautiful about it. It's in that circular room.
Absolutely. The room is circular, but it's all board-formed concrete, just like it was in 1935. There's no plywood look. There's nothing along that lines. It is all strictly board-formed. And this muralist who came out did such a wonderful job. He researched it. He went down to the library, found every old book he could find, and he was using some of the history and some of the various sketches that he had seen from yesteryear, used them in the design to, again, try to match the look of yesteryear in the Temecula area.
What a treasure. Just like the treasures that are put in those various storage units. Well, tell me about the types of storage that you have there, because it's quite a wide variety of storage opportunities, correct?
We absolutely do. Our facility is a 9-acre property. It's a beautiful
Huge.
9-acre property. And if you look at it from the outside, you're not really sure what it is because it's surrounded by a fortress wall, and that's all concrete tilt wall. And that was by design, so that people would recognize the fact, well, that's safe storage.
Right.
And inside those areas, inside those 9 acres, we store everything from a small walk-in closet up to a tandem-sized garage to a large motorhome that's covered or uncovered. We also store wine for private collectors. And
Which
all
is
this is
apropos for this particular area since we are in
Absolutely.
wine region. And so if
Absolutely.
you have that extra wine sitting around, you want to put it in a climate-controlled wine storage, correct?
That is correct. We have a climate control facility that maintains about 70 degrees, but our wine storage facility maintains a 52 to 59 degree temperature, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year with 63% relative humidity. It's also backed up by a battery backup system. So in the event that there's any kind of event that would cause the power to go down, we still have the battery backup system to keep that wine fresh and the way it's supposed to be, properly stored so that people will have the value of that wine when they go looking for it.
And that's incredibly important because wine, we love to drink it all, but that can get some expensive wines. And if you really want to keep them safe and properly taken care of, that's a very good option.
That's absolutely. And of course, this is a bonded warehouse. It's actually bonded and inspected by the ABC. So it's not just a run-of-the-mill warehouse. It actually is a bonded warehouse. So that means that anyone, even a winery, a boutique winery, can store their wine inside our facility and not have to worry about any ABC regulations because we provide them for them with the bonded warehouse requirement that we have.
That's the good service to have, again, especially in this area as the wineries are popping up left, right, and center. Absolutely. You also are like a post office, but better because there's no long lines.
We're better than that. And the reason that we are better than that is because you can pull into Vail Ranch Self-Storage. You've got a parking spot directly in front of the building. And not only do we help people take boxes in and boxes out, but we do offer USPS, where we send items out. We can offer FedEx. We can offer UPS. We even offer mailboxes, private mailboxes, where people can keep their mail safe and secure and with 24-hour access to our facility.
Other than living there, you've pretty much got it all covered.
We're pretty well covered. You can store anything from an item in a 5x5 to a 10x30 to a motorhome to a boat to your wine. It's all there. We can store it all there. We'll store it safely. We do have electronic surveillance. We do have multiple cameras, and everything being electronic is monitored on a daily 24-hour-a-day basis.
And you have wonderful family-friendly staff, as well as the special greeter, Scout. So tell us about Scout.
Scout is an interesting story. I lost, as a dog lover, I lost my dog to cancer approximately 5 years ago. Oh. And I went to Iams Eukanuba, who happened to be one of our customers, that said that Iams Eukanuba, the dog food people, actually will adopt a pet.
Oh, wow.
And every now and then they put these great pets up for adoption. So speaking to the Iams Eukanuba people, they recommended a Brittany, a French Brittany. I'd never heard of the breed, but I was looking for a sports class breed. So in the process, I put my name in the hat, and I just couldn't wait any longer. It took too long to get that Brittany over to us. So I went to National Brittany Rescue, and I rescued a Brittany, and I'm very happy with it. And, of course, 1 week later, Scout became available. So at our facility, we put our facility's name in for adoption. And Scout actually selected us, and
Aww.
We're just absolutely excited to have him. He's not only wonderful for marketing, but he greets every guest inside and out. He doesn't let you come behind the desk, but every customer that comes in and out the doors, he is just happy to be there to greet you.
I fell in love with Scout the first time I walked in the door. He's just a wonderful, and your wonderful staff there at Vail Ranch Storage. So is there any parting thoughts you would like to leave us with?
Yes, we offer, again, storage for every need for residential housing of any kind, for any kind of commercial use. But today what I wanted to do is talk about, we have a small business service program. Oh. And small businesses had a tough road to hoe the last 5 or 6 years. And so what we're offering to small businesses is if they come over and they rent a mailbox from us, we will accept any of the packages that come their direction to our facility. If they rent a storage space, we'll not only accept the package, we'll put the package inside the storage space for them and send them out a text letting them know that that pallet or that box has arrived and has been safely placed in their unit. The advantage of this kind of program for small business is in the fact that they don't need a warehousing staff. They're busy
Right.
doing what they're doing out, making sales calls, handling operations, and we're handling their warehousing and letting them know when that product comes in. So this is a special program we have, and it's the best part about it, it's free of charge.
That is
And
an amazing service, especially for those home-based businesses or smaller businesses that are on the move, growing as the economy gets better, and
right.
don't necessarily want to invest in that real estate of having to put a lease down on a big warehouse or have warehouse staff, as you stated.
That's correct. No one wants to be tethered to a long-term lease until we're absolutely certain that things are really ready for that.
Right.
So in the meantime, they can rent a month-to-month storage unit. They can rent that mailbox, and we'll take care of the storage for them.
And they have room to grow.
Absolutely.
Well, Gene, thank you so much. Tell us your website again.
Our website is ValeRanchSelfStorage.com. It's just the way it's spelled. Please go to our website, take a look at some of our services, take a minute to view our video, which was professionally done, and come on down and see us. Look for that historical ranch building with a silo attached, and we'll be there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you again. Looking forward to seeing Scout. And thank you so much for being on Talk of the Town.
Thank you very much, Judy. Look forward to seeing you.